Part of the problem is, as you mentioned, it is not only remote, it is also lawless. On Thursday, an army helicopter was targeted in a rocket attack. The chairman of Pakistan's National Disaster Management Authority was on that helicopter. He was trying to get to the affected area. The rocket did not hit the helicopter, so there was no damage. Later on yesterday, there was an attack on paramilitary force, the Frontier Corps, the official force which is involved in rescue and relief effort. They were also fired upon. And it just goes to show how difficult this area is to operate in. We are still waiting to get there on an army helicopter. But we've been talking to officials here in Quetta where rescue and relief effort is being coordinated. They are saying they've sent truckloads of supplies there. They are flying helicopters and help is on its way.
We're seeing pictures of people, Shahzeb, looking completely desperate, having to rummage through rubble for anything that can be of use of them in their desperate state. Are the authorities still, are they still sure that they can manage this situation themselves, or should they be asking for outside help, do you think?
Well, the government has admitted that its official rescue teams have not been able to reach really remote areas there. But they're still not calling for any international help. I was talking to the head of the Disaster Management Authority in Quetta. He was saying we have the resources, we have the capability, and the situation is under control. So even charity groups within Pakistan who want to help, who believe that these people desperately need that kind of help, are afraid to go. Some have managed to get there, especially some Islamist groups which work closely with the army. But for the most part, because of remoteness, because of lawlessness, a lot of people are just unable to get there.